Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. You are live and direct with your Akazaki Yahoo, giving all praises, honor, and great esteem unto the Most High Power, Yahuwah Bahashem, Yahushua HaMashiach, and to the 12 tribes of Israel who are scattered to the four quarters of the earth. I say, Shalom Wa Baruchim. That is peace and blessings. And I cannot wait till the day that the Most High brings us back together and we are once again 12 tribes, one family, one nation under the Most High power, under one covenant, and back in our own land with a heart of flesh and no more a heart of stone. Hallelujah. All right. Yaak is in here. It's 12:24. All praises to the Abba. We are here. We are live. And I'm thankful to the Most High for another Sabbath Yom. It is Yom Shabbat. It's your Akazaki Yahoo. Praises to the Abba. I am Dolo right now. My Akinanaya will join me at a later time. I am happy to be here for another Sabbath Yom. Yahuwah brought me through another week. Strengthened and empowered your Akazaki Yahoo. And man, it is wonderful to be back again in the midst of Israel. Yasha'al. Yasha'Allah. Praises to the Abba. Shout out, first of all, praises to the Abba. I've said that many times. Let me also say shout out to the brothers, man. My brothers out there on the streets. My brothers teaching on the corners. My brothers breaking bread together. Sabbath Yom, house to house, building to building, congregation to congregation, assembly to assembly, the brothers on the corners, the camps, the brothers on the corners, the assemblies, the brothers on the corners, the congregations, all the brothers, man. Shout out to the brothers getting together, dapping hands, toasting cups, toasting glasses, giving praise, honor, and esteem to the Most High Power. Shout out to all the brothers, man, all the brothers here in the United States where we are captive under these heathen. And every other continent where we are captive under some heathen. Shout out to the brothers, man. Shout out to the brothers in the Congo. Shout out to the brothers in Nigeria, the Igbo. Shout out to the brothers in Kenya, the Bantu. Shout out to the brothers all over, scattered, keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High Power, awaiting the return of Hamashiach, the Messiah, anxiously awaiting the return and the restoration of the kingdom of Israel, both kingdoms, northern and southern kingdom, to be one stick once again in the hand of Hamashiach. Praises to the Abba. We can't wait till those days come. We look so forward to the restoration of our nation, of our people, Israel, Yasha'al, Yasha'Allah. Praises to the Abba. So Yaak was kicking back, and I was watching Sons of Thunder lesson, and my Adawan Yawa'al, man, this is a good brother, man. This is a good brother, man. I've had the opportunity to do an interview with the brother face-to-face on live stream, and this is a good brother, man. It's a good brother. You know, I got to give it up where it's given up. It's right. When brothers do good, when brothers are good brothers, you acknowledge a good brother. You acknowledge a good brother. Granted, we got some differences. We think different. We believe different. That's okay. We believe in the Most High. He calls Yahweh. I call him Yahuwah. Does that mean we got to be at odds? Nope, not at all. That don't mean we got to be at odds. He believes in Hamashiach, the Messiah. I call him Yehoshua. He calls him Yahawashah. Does that mean we got to be at odds? No, absolutely not. That just means that we good brothers. He see it one way, I see it a different way. That's okay. We both believe that Hamashiach is going to return and he's going to set everything right. So if I'm wrong, Abba, forgive me. Because I don't worship the Abba to be wrong. I worship the Abba to be right. Does that mean that the Ak is wrong, that the Adawan is wrong, and I give him respect. I call him Adawan because he's, even though he may be younger than me, he may be in his 30s. His brother's well studied. He's been studying with elders that Yakazaki Yahu has not had the privilege to study with. You understand? So I get the brother his due. And man, I admire this brother, man. This brother is a good brother. And I'm not saying that to big him up to get you to watch this video. I'm saying that because I'm telling you why I watch this on a regular basis. Sons of Thunder Israelites. Shout out to the brothers, man, out there on the streets, preaching the word in the park, the worst possible place to teach the word. 5 Points, Atlanta, Georgia. But these brothers do it, and they do it on a consistent basis, and they edify the people. And mostly they edify Yakazaki Yahu. All praises to the Abba. Man, I love being an Israelite. Now, before I jump into this video, I had to bring you this video. And I hope brothers don't get mad and hear about Azaki Yahu rebroadcasting their videos. I rebroadcast your video because your stuff is good. That's why I rebroadcast. I don't rebroadcast it because I want to get views. I rebroadcast it because your content is good. You're teaching the word of the Most High, and I give praises to the Most High. So I'm rebroadcasting. All right? I want you to understand that. So let's get to it. Let's get through it. The Ak is being so real. This is their Sabbath class from last evening. Today is, on the Gregorian calendar, is the 8th month, the 24th day, and it is the Shabbat. It is the Sabbath Yom. Praises to the Abba. Let's get to it.
Let them know we ready. Get to it.
I started at verse 20.
We're gonna get started right now.
Salakia. Salakia, I can be heard.
Now, let me say this. This video is very, very real. It's very, very real. So, as real as this video is, it's really going to hopefully provoke some thought in you because you need to start provoking. And so I pray that you are moved by what's bringing out, what's brought out in this video, because I did a magnificent job. I was watching it, and he was hitting on every point and bringing it home. I saw Hazaki Yahu before he was Hazaki Yahu, before he understood it. He was Hazaki Yahu. I saw him and what the Adawan was bringing out. That's why it's essential to bring this out.
Mute up real fast while he finishes this up. Go ahead. Finish it up. Verse 4. Put thy feet into her fetters and thy neck into her chains. Bow down thy shoulders.
So while they're finishing up the last little bit before we get to the meat of the we're about to get to the meat of the segment. I want you to understand why I'm bringing this video out. I could have fast forwarded a little bit, but this was last night. This is good stuff. He about to get started. I want y'all to understand something. When it comes to certain aspects of this understanding of this doctrine, of this truth, it is effectively essential that you and I understand these things, because some of this understanding has been lost, and you got to get right with it, because it can cost you. It can cause you negative balance, negative, if you get these things wrong. All right? I'm talking about negative for the Most High. I ain't talking about negative with your bank. Your bank may cost you $29.
Shalom, how about Shimei Ashab Barakatham? All right, we ready to get to it on the class. See, that's why you got to call into the call.
That's right.
Because the captain was bringing out wisdom on the conference call. We got a full house over there. All right. So what we do is we simulcast live on the YouTube, and then we have the conference call going. So when you got your questions at the end, y'all are at the front of the line if you're on the conference call.
That's right.
Okay. That's why Warrior Mike Alice says, share and like this video, please. Yes, nice. All right. If you've been keeping up with us all week, we had some good rooms on the Clubhouse application. Make sure you follow us on the Clubhouse application under the House of Sons of Thunder. We had some great classes this week. C4N, make sure y'all go and check that because YouTube is cracking down on C4N. They don't like Captain they don't like Captain Micaiah's classes.
That's right.
So once a month or once every other month, I get an alert. A C4N class has been removed. It is against YouTube's policies because the conversation is for the nation and he keeps it raw and real in the conversation.
Yep.
And YouTube plucks his classes. So make sure y'all are not missing those. Then we got Truth Tuesday. And then, of course, on Saturday mornings, to get your Sabbath morning going, we have Bar for Bar.
That's right.
All right. We're doing everything we can to keep you in the spirit because Israel, you getting worldly again.
Uh-oh.
Israel,
This is
you
why I had
getting worldly again.
Uh-oh.
You was doing good. You was on fire for the truth.
Uh-oh.
It started to become habit. Then you started getting worldly again. And yeah. Pillar Arrest Wanda said, get them bandages ready. Because the cut, we got to though. We got to. See, that's why they be banning you. See, that's why they take your classes, man.
Right.
All right. Make sure y'all are watching on Thursday night and get it while you can. All right. Limited edition classes. Because YouTube don't like Conversation for the Nation. They don't like that class. Okay. So shalom to all the YouTube members. We've been slacking with giving y'all content, and we got content for y'all. For the YouTube members, we got behind the scenes footage, we got pictures and everything, but it's been such a busy season, and I haven't been well. So we've been slacking on that. For the YouTube too, on the Patreon, man, we got plenty of stuff for y'all, man. But we uploading, but we could upload more. So like I said, I haven't been well. Y'all pray for me and send up y'all prayers. All right. The prayers of a righteous man availeth much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting my faith in y'all that y'all doing the right thing so that the Most High listen to y'all so that y'all prayers can help me. All right. Because I need them. All right. I'm going through a little something with my health and I could use y'all prayers to get me back to 100%. But as y'all been watching the classes and if y'all been watching the camp videos, yo, brother's been holding it down.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They got it. Not only do they understand how to teach with patience, they understand how to teach together. Something that you watch me and Micaiah do for years. Me and Yaiquab do for years. Me and Malachi do for years. Okay? Me and Captain Dirac do for a very long time. We were able to teach together. Okay? And that's a skill. YouTube didn't really understand it at first. We used to get a lot of comments like, yo, excuse me, man. Yo, YouTube used we used to get a lot of comments like too many people talking at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let only Joel teach, everybody else be quiet. Why they talking? Let him handle these. That's not the kind of instruction that we I'm slow right now. Bear with me. That's not the kind of instruction that we strive to teach with. We trying to teach in a conversational style where everybody's a part of the build. And it's one person talking, but it might be a multitude of voices, but it's only one speaker because we all speaking the same thing.
That's right.
That's how we've been trying to design our style of kicking doctrine, where it's like, as soon as my voice ends, the next voice that picks up, he's on the same wave.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not competing like, oh, it's my turn. No, I'm the teacher. I have the lesson. I never wanted that, right? I wanted it where yeah, that's right, Sister Brenda. We build off each other, we bounce ideas off each other, and everybody's engaged at the same time. So then when you step up to the camp, it's like a cipher of spiritual doctrine. Okay, that's not easy to do.
It's dope. It's nice.
Sometimes you got the brother that, yo, I got it. I want the cut. I'm gonna bring this precept. I got the spiritual answer. Let me do it. I'm doing it. And then you got a brother trying to get in there. He say 2 words, and then the other brother's back, stepping on him.
Yep.
And then you got the other brother that's like, he don't know how to wait his turn. So somebody's edifying, and he just jump in there because something caught his attention. He want to talk about that right now. Whoa. Now that's chaos. And if you watch our camp videos, we came through that. We came through that. But brothers couldn't get it going at first, and then it took time, and then it got nice. And now at this point, especially if you watch the last video, you're not even sure where the teaching started, because all the brothers is one voice dealing with the issue. And I think that's also an enjoyable camp to be a member of, because you're gonna come up in a body that's including you.
Right.
All right.
That's dope.
Just know when to talk.
Just know when to talk.
Wisdom out of season is not wisdom.
Wisdom out of season is not wisdom.
So even though you're saying something wise, you're saying it at the wrong time. It don't count as wisdom.
Nope.
Okay. And then there's also one that is too shamefaced, where it's against him. Being too bashful is a negative. So, brother, come out your shell, open your mouth, and say something. Okay. That's the way we trying to do it. I think y'all understand. Y'all been loyal for years, man. I don't know how to thank y'all. Y'all been donating. Y'all been coming to feast days. Y'all been sending emails. Even the text messages and the DMs of just the love, man. Yo, it goes a long way.
That's right.
I appreciate it. And if y'all could continue to support, we got more. If y'all could continue to support, we got more for y'all. All right. And we're gonna keep it going. Okay. Hallelujah.
That's right.
Now, with that being said, like we always do at this time on our Friday classes, man.
Young Shishi, by the way.
Hold on. If you're on the call, make sure your mic is on mute. Okay. When you call into the call, make sure your microphones is on mute. Okay, because we can hear y'all. Okay.
Yeah, he about to get into the meat.
So now,
good stuff.
Like we always do, we're gonna get to the doctrine. And y'all gotta keep it real with y'all, Israel. You getting worldly again.
Getting worldly again.
You getting worldly. Sisters, you getting worldly.
About to get deep.
Children, you getting worldly again.
About to get deep.
You've been doing good. When you first came into this thing, you was on fire. You remember you wouldn't leave the house with your fringes?
Without your fringes.
Remember they used to eat at you?
Right.
Yo, make sure I got my ZZ.
Okay.
Make sure I got my fringes. Make sure I got my ZZ. Remember it used to bother you?
Yep.
Remember when you would watch certain shows and you would be like, this is off.
Right.
It's off, man. Remember that?
Yeah. Still do that.
Brothers, remember when you was locked in with your rib and it was spiritual? And then time passed and it started to become about how bad Eve is again. Like you went back to that? Remember the music? It was like, yo, I'm listening to truth music, or
All the time.
I'm listening to the MCs that got something to say. And then time progressed, and it's like now you with the negative again. And you like that.
Wow.
Sisters, remember when you found out you was an Israelite and your head was covered? And and you wanted to be sisterly, and then time passed, and now your hand went back in the air, and you watching them shows, and your attitude. Remember that you was gassed up to call your husband Lord. She wanted to do that.
She did.
Sarah calls him Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Remember you was getting cute, calling him Adawan,
Right.
your man. And then time passed, and now it's cursing out the mouth, and you're back. You're getting worldly again.
Getting worldly, acting up.
And it's the reason it happens is because you get comfortable.
Right.
And the reason you was uncomfortable at the beginning is because you was afraid of Yahweh. See, when brothers taught you in the beginning and brought the doctrine to you in the beginning, you got scared. Like, oh, I didn't know none of this.
Right.
I've been going off. God is not playing with me. Nah. And you started baking stuff for the feast days.
Who would kill me?
She was baking stuff. Now you don't come.
Yeah, who would kill me?
Now the feast day is like, all right. I don't know. I don't feel up to it. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Brothers, remember, everything was the truth. You couldn't stop telling people about it.
Yep.
Even when it was not the right time, you had to talk about it. You was at work on your lunch break.
Hey, brother, let me teach you something.
Let me show you this.
Hey, did you know your history? You know who you are?
See, really, you from the tribe of Judah, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Now you back to the old you a little bit, and you cutting corners. You remember you used to fall asleep
right
to the classes, and they was on repeat like a playlist, and nothing was on except YouTube videos of camp. You didn't watch nothing except camp.
Nothing.
And now, what happened?
You're getting worldly again.
Now we just did a class. You got the premiere. You looked at your phone. You just put your phone back down. You went back to your yak. Remember that? Remember that dude you stopped hanging with? He was like, "Yeah, nah, he's off. Brother's not really in the spirit. I can't be around that right now."
Right.
And you started staying to yourself. And yo, you had this thing. Remember this thing? Look, you had this. What is this? You had a pen. You remember you used to mark up your book? See the marks? Remember you used to do that? Now it's like, where's my Bible? Go put your hand on it right now. Some of y'all is like, damn, I just threw the class on because y'all all be funny.
Yeah.
I used to take all right, Doc, you got me. Put your hand on your Bible. Where is it? Where's your pen? When's the last time you did it?
Right.
You getting worldly again.
Wow. Calling
Sisters,
you out.
your clothes, remember? You had changed your whole wardrobe.
Right.
At the beginning, your dress was completely different.
Oh, it gets deeper.
Remember, people was like, you look like a grandma. Remember you was excited. You was like, yo, I gotta buy some dresses. And you was up, you was in H&M, Forever 21, you was getting a dress. Because you was trying to change your whole wardrobe.
Right.
But now you back, your clothes tight again. It don't matter if I got on pants. And then when I ask you why, it's because I know I know the truth, and you become the I know the truth person.
Wow.
You're getting worldly again. Your zeal has gone down. Your candle that was burning real bright, it burned all the way down, and it's that stub, and it's in the wax water, and it's flickering, and it's about to go out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that you turned into an evil, wicked person. I'm saying the battle never ends. Satan always right there.
You always want.
Hate it. So what's going to happen is a situation is going to happen in your life. Listen to me. A situation is going to happen in your life, and you're going to be displeased. And instead of handling it like a zealous Israelite, you're going to handle it like you want it. And that's worldly. And that's what we're going through as a nation. Okay. Remember, we had to tell y'all to mind y'all business about brothers a few classes back.
Mm-hmm.
But why I gotta tell you that? Because y'all worldly now. Because the brotherly you would have been like, nah, we Israel, we brothers. Nah, bro, just let that work itself out, man. We, a backbiting tongue. Remember? You're not like that anymore. Now you want to know why, and you got theories that you want to talk about, and y'all were all, he swear he know everything, and y'all were all's biased, and he used to be with HOI, that started. Why are you talking like that?
Reckless.
You're getting worldly again.
Getting worldly again.
But you don't realize it. And that's the way Satan operates, from the shadows. Okay.
Yeah. Brothers be like acting like this and that, and you can't talk about this. Brothers not down with it, with the truth. Brothers not down. So it's all good. I know I'm straight. I don't have nothing to worry about. Yahweh, Yahuwah, whoever that showed me the truth. And this is where I am. This is where I'm at. So I don't have nothing to worry about. You're getting worldly again. That's why I had to bring this out, because he's getting too real with it. So let's get back to the video.
I want Matthew 12 and 45, right?
I got jumped ahead. My bad.
Okay. So that started. Why are you talking like that? You're getting worldly again.
Getting worldly again. Yeah.
Well, he used to. Y'all were always biased, and he used to be with HOI. That started. Why are you talking like that? You're getting worldly again.
Getting worldly again.
But you don't realize it.
Don't realize it.
And that's the way Satan operates, from the shadows. Okay.
All right.
So this is an important class.
Yeah.
You're getting worldly again.
All
okay.
Right.
Here's what this looks like. Give me Matthew. Let me put this on the screen for you. I want Matthew 12 and 45, right? And I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, okay? Okay, Israel. I don't need to. I can do Q&A today. Like I said, I'm not feeling too well. I'm a little slow, if y'all can't tell. It's because I'm taking medication, so I'm stumbling. All right, but I got it. You want to start there? Yeah. Now look, Israel. This is the way that it works. This is the way that it go.
About to get real, y'all.
Master teacher Yahweh Shai told you how it go.
About to get real. About to bring it home.
He said it's gonna go like this. And then look, think on your choices. I'm not above. Why you think I made this lesson? Because I gotta check me.
Yeah.
Because y'all you're getting worldly again.
Oh.
You're on the classes, and the scoffers are getting you so mad. You dropping 4-letter words like nothing.
Look, he bringing it on himself. I love a brother that can be humble like that. A brother that can say, "Yeah, I'm messing up too. It's not just you, it's me too. I teach you, I got to teach myself first."
You spazzing. You getting furious with anger. But what happened to the brother that was so calm and above it all and patient, because he ascended to that level? And then the Most High started teaching me things and showing me secrets like history. And I started attacking the Trinity, which is a very difficult hill to climb.
Yeah.
But the Lord was showing me things and feeding me enemies to trample in debates. And then I catch myself, I'm in a room with some stupid Negro who don't matter, and I'm cursing him out. Coming out of myself. And then I'm like, how you get like that? How is he able to get to you? Huh? You're getting worldly again. Your pride. Oh, that's Satan. Okay, so they can't beat you intellectually. Disrespect Yahweh all, and Yahweh all ain't gonna stand for that because his pride. He don't play that. He's not no coward.
Yeah.
He not no. And then the foul language comes out.
Yahoo got that problem, and I work at a call center, and I won't tolerate disrespect. And I'll be quick to ready to throw my job down, ready to just forget my livelihood, rather just forget my everything. And you're not gonna disrespect me on this phone. I will come to your house and do harm to you. Don't you talk to me like that. Calm down when you're talking to me. Talk to me like you're talking to a man you revere. Not I'm here to help you in your situation, your circumstance. I understand things may be difficult right now, but I'm here to help. No, you don't get that when you call in and you get me. You better be respectful. You better respect. You don't understand. You're talking to a man on this phone. Don't talk to me like I'm something else. I'm a man. Talk to me with respect, with dignity. You disrespect me, I'll do something to you. Because I get worldly again.
He's not no P word.
Yeah.
And then I start talking like that as if people don't got kids who they message me and tell me, I watch your classes with my children. Oh, I forgot all of that because this dude disrespected me and I don't play that. Who you talking to, bro?
Right.
And then I'm worldly. And then this person that don't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things, he don't have no ministry.
Nothing.
He don't have nobody come study with him on Sabbath.
Nothing.
I'm belittling my ministry because of my pride for somebody that's irrelevant.
Right.
And I got worldly. And Satan is laughing at me. And the Most High not pleased with that, man.
Not at all.
Stuff I'm looking at, like, man, come on, man. Get yourself together, man. And then it comes with the brothers that study with me, and I look at the choices that they making, and sometimes brothers doing things, and I'm like, how could you do that? Is you getting worldly? You didn't make that decision as the exalt, because realize we in an exalted place.
Right.
Hold on, pause.
Read it out.
Go to Deuteronomy 7:6.
7:6. You know what
Now,
that is?
basic scriptures.
You know what that is?
That's the book of Deuteronomy.
Chapter 7.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
I would appreciate it if y'all would like the video. I would. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate if y'all would subscribe. Those of you that watch the videos, subscribe to the channel. It helps us.
Indeed.
You say you don't donate nothing.
So the link to the video is in the description box. If you want to follow the video, by all means, click it in the description box. Get to Sons of Thunder Israelites video, the same one that we're reviewing right now, and you can like that video and share the content however you choose to do it. All praises to the Lord. Let's continue.
Well, you helped us by subscribing to the channel. That is a donation.
That's right.
That costs you nothing. You helped us by liking the video. Right? We in an exalted, look at this shirt. Look at this logo. Who we think we are?
Right.
I got Pillars of Rest. They got their shirts, man. I said, sisters, send in pictures of y'all with y'all shirts. Y'all the first class ever.
Yeah.
Sister started sending the pictures. And I'm like, damn. Pillar of Rest is powerful. Pillars of Rest. Like, hey, man.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Brothers, you see all different versions of the Sons of Thunder shirt right now. And I'm like, bro, this name belongs to some holy men in the Bible.
Mhm.
And I just took it like I could just do that. Well, I'm following a One West. There is a One West camp, original One West camp called the Sons of Thunder that I admire. And they wear these colors and I admire them. And so when I chose the name of the camp, it was because I admired them and wanted to revive that. But so I'm slow right now. But look what I'm trying to say. This is the name of some holy men.
Yeah.
You don't call yourself this and be a nigga out here. Brothers that's in the camp. You brothers that made it into the body. Do y'all ever think you are a Sons of Thunder Israelite? Do you know who the Sons of Thunder are? Two of the most powerful men in the Bible. They walk with Christ. And you call yourself that like it don't matter, and then you go and be worldly. How disrespectful. And it make you think. You know. Now let's take the Sons of Thunder off. I call myself an Israelite. Well, that's an exalted person. That's God's chosen people. That's the only people on the earth that God knows.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? That means that he's dealing with. So how you gonna be that and be a demon or be a nigga or be lazy or be childish? How? You sisters, that shirt say pillar of rest. How you gonna be anything else? You're a fraud. You don't get, hey, put on a Atlanta Falcons jersey for real. Oh, you can't. Why? Because you didn't make that team.
Yeah.
You got to buy the replica. You hear me? Go and put on a damn New York Yankee jersey now. Authentic. Distributed by the Yankees. Go put it on. You can't. Why? You ain't make that team. That ain't fit. Hold on. It's people that play Major League Baseball that can't put that jersey on. They in the minors.
Yeah.
They did not make it to what it's called the show. When you make it to Major League Baseball, it's called the show. That's the nickname for the league, the show. Meaning, these is the guys to watch. Everybody else that play baseball is just some guys that play baseball. Yeah. But if you made it to the show, these the guys. They hit home runs. They make the plays. Like, pay money to watch them.
Right.
These other guys, they just play that because it's prestige. Why you think people cry? They get the Yankee jersey, they shaking hands with the GM. Why you think they crying? Because, yo, you made that team?
Made that.
Well, wait a minute. You made this team? What do that mean to you? Wait a minute. You made this team? You an Israelite? You found out in your lifetime, in your timeline of reality, you discovered you was an Israelite? You know how many people don't know that? That's walking around at the Pentecostal Old Mount Zion 5th Chariot Baptist Church of Bethel that don't know that they Israelites and think that they holy people, but they think they just a Gentile and God loves them too.
Yeah.
You know how many black people under the guise that just because your skin is this color, you're a Hamite? Look at the team they play for. And then you found out you're the champion.
You're the winning team.
You done won all the championships. God is with you. Your name means you are a prince of the power with God. And you go and do stuff, you know, what? You know that feeling y'all feel when you see the Sports Center athlete such and such, Jamario Johnson, DUI,
Yeah.
3 years of jail time, but he had like a $34 million contract. You don't even know the dude, and you go,
How did you mess
there.
that up?
You were the guy. You had it, man. You messed it up. How could you? Come on,
you be mad and don't know the dude. Remember, you domestic, James Thomas, domestic violence,
exactly.
arrested, and the season about to start, and you
man.
needed him, and you like, how could you even allow that? How could you even, right?
Yeah.
But you don't do that for the truth. You don't do that for the Israelite thing. I'm an Israelite. How could I do that? I'm an Israelite. How could I say that?
Right.
I'm an Israelite woman. How can I dress like this?
Right.
I'm an Israelite woman. How can I behave like that towards my husband?
Huh.
I'm an Israelite woman. How can I behave like that towards another sister? I'm an Israelite woman. How can I carry myself like that? I'm an Israelite. How can I behave like that towards my brother? I'm an Israelite. How could I treat my family like that? I'm an Israelite. How could I eat and live like that?
Right.
Not take care of myself. I'm an Israelite. How could I be lazy and not provide and leave my family with less than they deserve when I'm an Israelite? Because you play for that team, but you don't care. I hope that parable made sense.
Yeah.
I know I'm moving slow.
You good at one.
All right. Deuteronomy 7:6.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
For you are a set apart people unto Yahuwah your power. For Yahuwah your power have chosen you to be a special people unto him, Yahuwah, the Most High, the power of everything, above all people that are up on the face of the earth.
Self, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You're getting worldly again.
Getting worldly.
Ain't no way. Is no way possible. I'm in the wilderness, knowing what I know now, and these simple Negroes start building an idol that I'm gonna go with them.
It's nowhere.
Wait. It's no way that I know that they about to build the idol and I'm kicking it with them still, knowing that they moving like that.
Yeah, what? Man, you better get it.
I'm over righteous.
You're about to get killed.
You can't even, you can't come in my tent, bro. Nah, you dealing with Baal. I can't come in my tent. Hey, in a minute, I'm gonna have to let the Levites know what you're doing too. All right, bro. Can you back up? Like,
Yeah.
we all would do that, but we know we the Israelites now, and we're in this life now, and we're down with everything. And everything is cool and everything is permissible, and
nothing.
We're not checking our eyes.
Check it.
Because that Instagram is the devil, man. That Instagram, bro, boy.
Instagram will take you down if you let it.
That Instagram will have you in your old self.
Yep.
Right?
True.
That Facebook is the devil.
Yep. You'll be checking out the women. You'll be looking at their hind parts and their front parts, and you'll be like, ooh, they look nice, and she look good, and she was only in the truth, and this and that, and so on and so forth. But instead of you dealing with what's in front of you, you're trying to piece together a woman. If she had a rear end like this, and she had a top end like this, and she had she had hair like this, and she was this tall, and she spoke like this, and she studied like this, and she was down with these sisters over here. If she was rocking like that, then I could be with a woman like that. But you got to get yourself together.
Oh,
because you're getting worldly again.
Gotta be a part of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta say something too.
Yep.
Because you know that people be leaving these long ass manifestos,
mm-hmm.
just slandering somebody or just running their damn mouth. Got nothing to do with you, but your fingers start itching.
Gotta be a part of that.
Gotta be a part of that. That clubhouse. Who you talking to, man? Yo, woo, 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 woo. I gotta have this shouting match. Let this nigga know I ain't the one. Over the phone.
Yeah.
We tough on the phone. Gotta let him. Nigga, you know who you talk. And
Mm-hmm.
What? But you wouldn't do that if I put you in a time machine and put you in the wilderness and Moses right there and Aaron right there. You'd be super Israelite because you know.
No.
You'd be trying to make it into the book.
Yeah.
You'd be trying to be brother Azariah was righteous among the children of Israel.
He was righteous
and would not go to the left hand or to the right. You know? When Moses say, "Who's with me?"
You stand up first on the go.
Come on, man.
Ready to get on the bus.
But in this life, you're not like that. You know? Your family speak against Yahweh, then you ain't got no family. You like, man, I'm cut them off from my body. Yep. What did Yahweh Shai say? If your eye causeth thee to err, pluck it out. You'd be talking like that. Yeah. But now you still hang with the same people that don't believe in your God and mock you for being an Israelite and mock your God, but that's your man's. And you still kick it with them. Sisters, you know you still tight with whores.
Oh, boy.
Women that straight whores.
About to get real.
But they're your friends. And you still, you on the phone with them all day. Mm-hmm. But you're in the truth, though. You don't talk about God to them at all.
Oh, he cutting.
But you know you're an Israelite and you're going to be at New Moon, right?
He cutting.
Getting worldly again.
Getting worldly again. He cutting you.
You're getting worldly again.
He cutting.
So what I'm going to do is show you how this works.
Right.
And you've been told. What's up, Richard? Richard got the shock face. Richard got the shock face. He said, "It's true, Rich."
Right.
That's what it is.
Remember the Super Brews? You know, everything was a precept. Yo, they want to breakdowns for obscure random things. Do they still talk to you like that? His mind is going back to the world. And he wants you to go with him. And that's where 2 or 3 are gathered. Yahushua is there. But Yahushua going to be gathered where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name. Y'all ain't gathering in the name of Yahushua no more. Y'all just gathering on some, it's whatever, man. You know. It is what it is. Oh, but we Israelites too, though. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't wear the fringes like that no more when I go out. Why not, And then look, you never want to answer that question, so you don't want to ask it. So then you do this. You stop correcting. Remember earlier it was, friends check. Nigga out here without his fringes. Come on, bro. I got some ZZs in the car. Remember you was him? Yeah. Now that you don't pay attention like that anymore, when you see people doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, you get convicted because it's like, well, if I say something to you,
then I gotta say something to myself.
I know I'm not really on point.
Right.
So I'm not even gonna say
it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Satan is just like, y'all are not, bro. I had to compete with Elijah's and Job's.
Y'all are easy. Y'all are so easy because you got no heart in this. You're not invested in this. Let me tell you something. Right here, right now. Yakazaki Yahoo. I'm running this video because this video is so real. That's why I'm running this video right now. This is real. If you have not understood that you have put yourself, you're getting worldly again because you have put yourself in a position to be like the world. If you was in Israel, if you was a sold out Israelite, meaning you sold out to the world, for the nation of Israel, for the Most High, your power, for Hamashiach, your Redeemer. And now you thinking the world don't seem so bad because it's been 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 15 years. Hamashiach ain't came back yet. I've been keeping these laws and statutes trying to walk this way for 15 years and Hamashiach ain't came back yet. Man, is this thing even real? Let me tell you something. In the time of the prophets, they was expecting the restoration of the kingdom. In the time of the emissaries, of the apostles, they was expecting the restoration of the kingdom. They asked Mashiach, will you now restore the kingdom unto Israel? Mashiach told them it is not for you to know when this kingdom will be restored, but the Most High is going to make it done in his time. So you can't falter because time is ticking. That time ticking is a time for you to work on getting better. Not a time for you to be counting all the clubs you're missing, all the fun you so-called missing, because ain't no fun out there. Ain't no fun in the world. The world is full of heartache and broken promises and lies and deception and betrayals, backstabbings and backbitings and all manner of wickedness. That's what's in this world. So you're not missing nothing being in the truth that you was missing in the world. All that is without value anyway. The truth is what the value is. Because the Most High is not going to backbite you. He's not going to turn his back on you. He's not going to run you down to Mashiach. Mashiach not going to be behind your back talking about, yeah, he got his fringes on, and yeah, his beard look nice, but he don't really love you for real. The only one that's going to do that is Hasatan. It's the evil one, the adversary. So the truth is where you need to be. And if you're faltering on the truth, if you're on the truth and you don't understand how detrimental it is to be in the truth, think about that time you had in the world. Think about those bad times. Think about those hard times. Yeah, it seemed like it was all love. I remember going to the club and seeing one of the brothers I seen went to school with. I ain't seen him in a long time, so I just run up to him and just dab him because I ain't seen him in a long time. But I saw him and I said I would catch up with him. We bumped paths. I saw him, but I ain't say nothing to him. Guess what? That weekend he died. He got murdered. And I went to his funeral. And that's when I saw him again. He was in a box, getting ready to go in the ground. That's the world. That's what the world got to offer you. Destruction, death, mayhem, trauma, heartache, hard times. That's what the world got for you. So you're not missing nothing from the world. Let's continue.
And Yahushai's and John the Baptist.
Yep.
These men was about to die and died for this. I had Paul's and Peter's. You know, I was trying to box with Peter, like, y'all nothing. Do you understand how easy? Why did I bring up Satan? Because I'm going to show you how this go. And then it's on you. And then tomorrow I got to wake up and look, wash my face and go, you taught that class. Now what you going to do? I know you just you want to run to the Wayfair to get some water, right? Fringe check, nigga. Where your fringes at, right? Or are you going to say, I don't need fringes for this.
It's right up the street.
You know, I'm just up the street.
But you sat on class for 2 hours. Y'all were all running your mouth. Great teacher. Y'all were all right. I do that. I had to gut check, man. Because I'm proud to wear this jersey. You feel me? And my shirt is black. I'm proud. Like, I'm SOT and I represent leadership.
Right.
I'm proud of it.
That's right.
I'm proud of it. I take it seriously. I'll be disappointed when people don't feel that they can come to me for guidance. I'll be like, damn, I'm not good enough yet. So then I got to be that guy. Because my teachers, I don't hesitate to go to them because they them guys. Well, when am I going to be that guy? So I keep working and keep studying, man. Keep trying to prove myself that I'm worth something to the nation and I'm useful to the nation, right? What you gonna do? You getting worldly again. Yeah. Blunt smelling good. Remember you used to, I remember you, boy. Remember you was standing over me at the gas station saying, don't touch them gummies. They got gelatin in them, and that's pork. You got to eat the ones from Saudi Arabia because they use. Remember that was you. You used to be on it. You don't care no more. So then, what did it matter that you cared for in the beginning? I'm gonna talk to you about that. Put a pin in that. What did all that righteousness and work you put in the beginning? What does it matter if you don't stay that way?
Which gummies are made in Saudi Arabia?
That was just an example.
Haribo, but don't jump off mute like that. Say
which gummies are made in Saudi Arabia.
I said it already. Haribo.
The Haribo are in
but don't jump off mute like that. Say excuse me or Salakia first, okay?
I don't know. The Haribo are in Turkey.
It's Turkey.
It's the ones in Turkey.
Turkey, not Saudi Arabia. Okay, Ak? Oh, you playing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how quick I do that?
Yeah.
I'm dead eyes. I'm serious right now. Come on, Ak. And he was being rude on purpose.
Yeah.
Trolling. Which gummies are made in Saudi Arabia? What are you talking about, bro? I'm a little slow tonight, but listen to me. Put a pin in that. All that righteousness from the beginning, what difference do it make if you don't stay that way?
Right.
We don't have, this term got to stop. Spiritual bank account. Ain't no such thing.
No such thing.
I'm going to teach you that tonight. You know how you can save up money for a rainy day?
Right.
You can't save up righteousness for a rainy day.
Not at all.
It ain't that crazy? I'm going to show you that.
That's true.
But first, what I want to talk about, and I ain't going to keep y'all long on this class, this is how it goes. Walk with me. Give me the Matthew.
Come. Look at Matthew chapter 12 and verse 43.
Read.
When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none.
This is the master teacher, Jesus Christ, telling you that when you make that change and get them demons off you,
right, that
was using you,
right,
while you was ignorant and you didn't have the spirit of the Lord, you had an unclean spirit.
Mm-hmm.
When that unclean spirit leaves you, it's looking for another place to do that work. That's its purpose. So it's looking for someone else to inhabit and use. And there are many, many willing people. But Satan is a roaring lion, looking whom he could devour.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he can't have you. He want easy fights. He looking for low-hanging fruit. Okay, I can't have you. He gonna walk around hunting for someone else to inhabit. Y'all following me?
Okay.
Read on.
Gone. Then he said, I will return into mine house from whence I came out.
The evil, you was a house for that spirit.
Mm.
It was perfectly satisfied with you with a blunt in your mouth, burning your liver to a raisin with hard liquor like you was, standing on couches, trying to fulfill a fantasy of what it means to be a hot boy. Remember that? That's all you wanted to do was be the man.
That's it.
And being the man meant you had to be able to control your high and your drunk, and you had to be able to have the women, and you had to have the money too, and you had to be tough, and you had to be dangerous. Yo, damn, what is you, a stunt man? That demon had you as a stunt man.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. Adewale said you was out there living your best crash life dummy life. Crash test dummy, Slacky. Crash test dummy life. You was out there living life as a crash test dummy, thinking that you was the man. Trying to be the man, you actually a crash test dummy. All you doing is seeing how many walls you can knock down with your shoulders before your shoulders give away. You a crash test dummy. That's all you was doing.
That's crazy. To be cool, you had to be able to be high and handle it. And what you were smoking was gas,
Dirt.
skunk. And then while you smoking, you drinking Henny or Remy, because you a Remy boy. 1738. Yeah. You was screaming at Remy boy. You was.
Hold up. He cutting right here. You understand? He cutting. That's why your Ak laughing so hard. Because, you know, your Ak was in the clubs drinking and thinking he was feeling good. In all actuality, he was just repressing those spirits, letting those spirits take over his persona. And yeah, that's what he's talking about here.
Was screaming it. You love your team. You had the handshake. You was doing all of that.
Yeah.
And then you and your boys was boasting about how many women you could juggle. No, hold on. You wasn't trying to become smarter,
right,
or more spiritual, or wiser, or a money manager. Your phone bill existed for you to call one girl,
right,
sell her a dream, and as soon as you got off the phone with her, you call the next and sell her a dream, and you and your homeboys in the same room doing that together.
Wow.
Looking at each other. All right, I'm gonna holler at you later. You have a good night. Yeah. Do y'all hands, and then you called the next one because y'all was setting plays. Then y'all counted y'all money and went to some club where you could die at.
Right.
Where niggas will kill you.
Right.
At outside afterwards. And you didn't even have fun because you was in there stunting, but you was watching to make sure who was going to try you the whole time. Right. And all you wanted was a phone number out of that, and you won, but you paid $40 to get in and $20 to park. This was your life.
That's crazy. It
was a demon on you that had you enjoying that.
Look, you paid $40 to get in. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, back then, your Ak was making. If I was making $10 an hour, I was doing it. Your Ak was making $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then you work 4 hours. I would give somebody you give them 4 hours of your work week to a club to get in. 4 hours. So 4 hours of your work week, of a work day, to get into a club. You get paid 2 weeks, 80 hours to give 4 of those hours away to get into a club. Just to show you got it like that. It's crazy. Sock is cutting. He's cutting, and he's bringing it home. He's making it real to you, and he's pulling this from his personal experience. So that's why it resonates to you. That's why it's resonating with me, because he's pulling it from his personal. I wasn't in Atlanta. I was in Little Rock, and I sampled some of all the clubs, trying to talk to the women, trying to have a good time in the name of a good time, and it wasn't no good time. It was foolishness. That's why I don't miss none of it, because wasn't nothing to be had there. Let's continue.
You had mad phlegm in your chest. Remember? Spitting loogies all the time. Late for work. That demon had you as a stunt man.
Right. Crash test done.
And then you found out you was an Israelite.
Mm.
And then you put the blunt down.
Right.
And you stopped drinking like that.
Right.
Now all of a sudden you drink Magan David
Mhm.
and Manischeris
Right.
and Taylor Port. And you put the pork down. And now you eating lamb chops.
Right.
You never had a lamb chop.
Right.
Now you ordering lamb chops.
Eat chicken.
And and you know, you're not at the liquor store every day.
Right.
Remember, you had to go every day. You had to get a personal every day.
Mhm.
Some of us used to stand on the Ave. The block stink. It's dirty. The same places we teach at is places we used to hang out at on purpose, just standing around. Especially from my era, where y'all have more to do than we had to do. My era, the Ave was the club. Like, you got fresh to go stand on the corner, and you could die. And then you spent your night slap boxing a nigga and arguing. Y'all was arguing. You and your boys, that's all y'all did was argue. Y'all was just fussing. And then when a girl walked by, and she don't want to talk to you, nigga. You smell like outside. What were we doing? We was worldly.
Right.
But the demon that was using you to be like that,
right,
said, I'm gonna come home.
I'm looking for you again.
Remember, you used to sleep all day. That's one of the things that's abomination to the Lord. Slothfulness, being a sluggard. The demon had you as a sluggard. You stayed up all night. Remember? You were chasing girls, and then when you couldn't get one, you watched porn. And then you went to sleep. Oh, now y'all will all be quiet.
Oh boy.
Stop. Come on. Y'all will all stop. You talking too much, bro. No. Niggas was doing that.
Real.
Chase shorty all night. You couldn't get it.
Even real.
You end your night, you throw some porno on. And then you sleep till 2 p.m. Yo, that was you. And then you became an Israelite. And that now all of that is like a distant.
Now you realize you are an Israelite. Now you're ready to walk in the laws, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. Now you're ready to receive the kingdom, and you think it's going to be peaches and herbs, and everything is going to be copacetic and easy going and nice and smooth, and all I got to do is keep these commandments, and my Mashiach will be back, and I'll be back in the place. I'll be in the kingdom. It to a degree, yay, but it's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. You're not going to just walk up in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some work to walk up in the kingdom. You're not going to just be able to walk up in the kingdom. It's going to take some work to walk up in that kingdom.
Memory. I'm telling you how it works. The demon that had you doing that is like right there. Still, he follow you around. He's biting his fingernails like, I need to come home. I enjoyed it with you. Using you was nice. Destroying you was nice. That's right. You my property. When it's time to come home. Did y'all know that it works like that? Sisters, you escaped some heavy criticism because I was focusing on the brothers with what I just said right there. Sisters, y'all escaped some heavy criticism. Because y'all know what y'all was doing. Y'all know what y'all was doing. Y'all got Eve, I'm gonna get you. Eve, Eve, you was in the club kissing your friend. Tongue kissing her on camera. What you doing? Your mother ain't raised you like that. Your parents say,
Yeah, now they
did.
You was in the club tongue kissing your friend and taking pictures and putting it on Facebook.
Misbehaving. Acting up.
Because that's my girl. Ow.
Acting up.
You was dancing just like a stripper while your friends was spanking your butt on camera, and you know your mother ain't raised you like that.
She ain't raised you like that.
Acting
and you was doing that.
Acting
Ow. and you was, I'm gonna get you. You was, your hands was on the floor.
Uh-oh.
And one of them niggas that I just described was behind you.
Yeah.
Simulating, copulating with you,
Right.
but calling it dancing.
Oh my goodness. Simulation, not simulation. Let's continue.
While his palms, his fingertips was on the inside of your panties and the back of your jeans, doing you like this.
Oh no.
And you're sweating. Ow.
That was happening.
That was you. Your friend was holding you by the throat, and your mouth was open.
No.
And some nigga you do not know
Oh.
was pouring liquor into your mouth.
Oh my goodness. That was you.
And then you was kissing your friend after.
You was doing
while
that.
they was filming it with their cell phones.
You was doing that.
Some of you head rap champs.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was you.
Oh my goodness. That was you. That was your life.
Oh, it's a distant memory.
Mm.
It's a distant memory. That never happened. Hot girl, something. But now Megan doesn't revolt you.
Mm. Megan
and I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Doesn't revolt you anymore. Remember when you first came in the truth? None of that. But now that's kind of now again. But that's that demon. That's that demon that was with you, standing right next to you, massaging your shoulders.
Right.
Want to come back?
I need to come home.
Right.
I'm telling you how this works, and then you gotta choose what you gonna do. Because I look after the 40 some odd members of brothers who made it to this jersey. We got like 48, 47 brothers that got this jersey. Okay. I look after them. The rest of the nation, I'm here for you. Okay. But you got to look after yourself. Right? Because the only way I'm gonna know what you're going through is if you reach out. Them brothers and sisters I'm preoccupied with, right? Outside of my family.
That's
right. They still getting Eve.
Yeah, they're not letting up.
He said that's on your report card.
Yeah.
He was clapping them thighs.
Oh my goodness.
Vamp life.
That's it.
Touch your toes, my guy. See why you gotta go off? Why you do that?
You gotta take it there.
Why Eve was touching her toes?
Yo,
for what? For what? You on the floor? Is that you, Sandra? Not just a random name. Yeah. Sandra Lise. What are you doing,
man?
Nobody couldn't tell you nothing. Your baby hairs was sweated out, and I couldn't tell you that you was behaving like a whore. You would say, I ain't doing nothing. Mind your business. Remember that. Nah, that's the same thing like Jake in the club with and he ain't just smoked that blunt. He had the black and mild ready after to get re-high. Your lungs was tarred out. You was hanging out at a gas station.
Smells like crap.
I'm gonna get you. You was hanging out at a gas station.
And these gas stations is where people get it, where the violence go down, where people get clapped, where people get left on the side, where people are running from because some stuff that popped off. Now they running, and then they get clipped down the street. But this is what we're dealing with. This is what our people. This is what this is so-called black culture. We go out to the club and it get crazy, and it's supposed to be all good.
All night, the big water bug roaches is crawling, and you was at that gas station, leaned against that car, still trying to be cool. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, harassing every Eve that tried to go in that convenience store. That was you. That was a demon using you to do all of that.
Right.
Don't let you be successful and get you an Eve that's going to lay with you. Now you're doing whoredom.
Whoremonger. Because guess what? She was gonna lay with you. She gonna lay with you tonight. But guess what? She laid with 2 other cats last weekend, and next weekend she gonna lay with 3 more cats. She's a whore, and you take your rod and put your rod right with that whore. You a whoremonger. Now you a whoremonger because she with this one, she with that one. She don't care who she with. All she care about is she so-called having herself a good time. Guess what? In 10 years' time, she'll be talking about where all the good men at. I can't find no good man. Because you lay with all of them. Presenting yourself as a whore. A man wanted to actually like you and be into you, and instead of you dealing with that, you rather be a hot girl. Let's continue.
And the Most High is cruel at times where you catch a disease.
Your STD.
Or the Most High make it so that you get her pregnant. Now you got a baby mother you hate. And you met her in that club holding on to the back of her jeans, doing this.
All praises to the Abba for wisdom. I see a woman like that now, I'll be like, what a waste. What an absolute waste. This woman could be some man's wife. Instead, she out here wasting her life, her days, her best days, where she could be bearing children and building her house with her husband. She out here wasting it for nothing, for absolutely nothing, for no profit, for nothing.
And now you hate your life. And the demon is there. And now he wants you to abandon those children so that they can be, and that's the way it works.
That's how it works.
And you can't get away either, Jake. You can't just be, it ain't just up to her. She can't be a whore by herself. She a whore because so many of our people want to deal wickedly with our sisters. You don't deal with her as a sister, you deal with her as a whore. And it's horrible because a man is not meant to dwell alone. But there's so many men right now that refuse to settle with some of these women because these women have no integrity. Some of them. The good ones are married. And these other women have no integrity. No loyalty. She loyal to herself. She loyal to the women that gas her up. And I don't hate women. I love my sisters. I love all Israel. But you got to get it right, Israel. You got to get right.
And to us, these is all innocent things that we just do because we black. Yeah. And that's how we have fun.
That's our thing.
Read verse 43 again.
God, verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none.
Go ahead.
Then he said, I will return into mine house from whence I came out.
I'ma go home. I'ma go home. Hold on. It's not, sometimes we consume the Bible like potato chips. We race through the scriptures like we trying to find something. Jesus Christ is talking. Everything he says matters.
Of course.
He just told you something. That spirit says, I'm going to go home. No, that's true. So guess what that means for you, Israelite, watching this now? The spirits that was on you before you came in this truth are there still with you, waiting to come back to use you again. And they are opportunists. What do they find when they come back? Read.
Con.
Second part.
And when he is come, he find it empty, swept, and garnished.
So when the spirit come back, oh, this nigga got on fringes. Oh my God. You an Israelite now? You figured that out? This woman got on a dress.
Yeah.
Now, you know Sandra Lee's be bouncing that ass, man. Twerking with her. Come on.
Acting up. Misbehaving completely. Now I know some of his language is a little bit harsh, more harsh than what you get from myself and Kenaniah, but the brother keeping it real. The Adawan keeping it real. And I want you to understand that. The Adawan is keeping it real. He not saying this just to make get a laugh. He's saying this because this is the reality that we face, understanding this truth. Continue.
Knees touch her elbows. She got a dress on and a head wrap. Oh no.
Not you.
See, the demon is like, what? No, the demon looking through your refrigerator. Where's there's no bacon in here?
Yeah. No way.
Nah.
No shrimp.
I know that's not a Bible right there. I know that's not a Bible on the nightstand. With the apocryphal. Yeah.
It's real.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, and then they check your, the demons check your internet history. No. This dude is watching biblical history courses.
Yeah.
What? Where's the black and mouths? Where's the weed? And you brothers had that layer of dust in your home, that layer of grit, and it was always grime everywhere because y'all was always grinding and rolling up, and Dutch guts and ashes everywhere. That layer of dust. He's wiping your furniture. Where's that?
Yeah, where's that?
No. Then the demon is checking your text messages. And Shalom, sister, it was wonderful studying with you. No, that's not how we talk to Eve.
You know you're not like that.
Come on, bro. It finds you as a new creature, as Captain Micaiah just said. You're a new creature. That's what it means, empty, swept, and garnished. All the filth has been removed and decorations have been added. And your house, which was once a shanty shack, has become a beautiful home.
Yes.
And the demon is like, nah. Yo, y'all gotta see this. What do I mean by that? Read the next verse.
Right.
Verse 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there.
Yo, y'all gotta see this. Who does y'all all think? Camp leader. Y'all were all? Nah. Matter of fact, y'all were all since when they call you that. Nah, I'm gonna bring 7. And here come
on board
7 demons worse than him.
That's crazy to think about.
Right.
So what you thought was, I'm gonna come in the truth and the blessings are gonna flow and the rainbow and the meadows and there's butterflies and I can hear the birds chirping because I found the truth. And what happened is you gained 8 spiritual enemies.
Oh, for real.
Your former wicked self and 7 worse. And their agenda is to destroy you.
Right.
Yep.
And everyone that's close to you, that's connected to you. Read on.
And the last state of that man is worse than the first.
Read.
Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation.
And it's gonna be this way. Yahushua ended it with, and it's going to be this way.
Yep.
And the way that you end up after they get the victory over you, you're going to be worse than you were than before you found out that you was an Israelite. Man. And that's why I be so sad when brothers leave the camp, or when I hear about brothers quitting camps and leaving the truth. I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we know.
Way worse than they started.
Because the camp was helping you fight the demons.
Mm-hmm.
You had shoulders to lean on.
Right.
What happened when sisters leave a body? What do?
Go back in the
They
world.
convince themselves that camps are bad.
Yeah, they go back in the world, and then they film themselves in the club, acting up. Like, now I ain't with that. Now I can be this. I get to be this girl again. Remember when I was in the club? Remember when you met me? I was in the club. Yeah, now I'm in the club again. Now I got my feet, my hands on the floor, and I'm shaking my behind up and down. Watch me bounce it up and down. Matter of fact, put the old school Master P on. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Yeah, that's what she about now. She go back to that, and she thinks she hurting you. She thinks she hurting you. She not hurting you. She hurting herself. Because you got to give an account for that. You got to give an account for why you in the club shaking it up and down after you came in contact with the truth. You got to give an account why you doing all these wickedness, why you portraying a completely wicked person instead of portraying a sister of the Most High, a woman of the Most High. You got to give an account like that. You got to give an account for that. Not the person that you mad at. Not the person that you upset with. And I'm going to put this on Facebook so he can see it. I'm going to put this on Instagram so he can see it. This is what I can do. Now that I ain't got you holding me back, this is what I can do. You want me to wear a dress. You want me to be all this and that. Now I can do this. I was doing this before. Now I can do this again. People that is madness. That is absolute madness. And you are accountable for that. But in your wicked mind, you ought to be wicked. In your wicked mind, you want to be wicked. I just want to be wicked. I just want to do what I want to do. I should be able to do what I want. But all you want is madness. So what's the point? If all you want is madness, what's the point in having what you want? You don't want the kingdom. You don't want the esteem of the Most High. You don't want the barakah. You don't want any of the stuff that the Most High got for you. Instead, you just want to be like the world. Sad, man. Sad. Let's continue.
Yes.
And then they become teachers themselves.
Yes.
And got doctrines.
Yep.
And are completely convinced that we were trying to brainwash them, and are completely convinced that how they moving right now is right.
This is the right way. Yes.
But this is what it is. Do y'all see what I'm saying?
God.
No, it's not every single case for the person that's gotta ask that. No, some people walk the path alone, and the Most High dealing with them, and they walk their path. But for the most part, it be like this.
Yes.
When they leave the body, it be like this. This happened to people still in the body. Hey, you ever ask yourself how you could join a camp and love the elder and be enamored with the elder's teachings and be loyal to him?
Mm-hmm.
And then the day comes where you slandering that same man and you hate that same man. Did you ever ask yourself how that happened?
As you get to that point, yeah.
It's because 7 demons worse than the ones that he helped get off of you is on you. And the first thing they want you to do is get away from your guidance,
right?
So that they can have you to themselves, because they're very covetous. Because you belong to them. And what we trying to teach you is that you belong to Yahweh.
That's right.
Do y'all understand?
Yep. I understand. I understand fully, Adawan.
Go to the book of Proverbs 26 and 11.
God.
And then I got a precept.
I don't want to get a precept.
As soon as we finish this one. Give me one moment. Read this.
Con,
now he got it.
Con, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 11.
Yep.
As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly.
No, a wise man returneth to his folly.
So a fool returneth to his folly.
What the Bible is saying is dogs throw up and then turn around and eat it. What Solomon is saying is fools learn that they're the greatest people on the face of the earth, learn wisdom and holiness, and then return to being wicked. Damn. Read it again.
As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly.
I mean, that's plain on. That's daggers. Look how clean that proverb is.
It's clean.
Ain't no getting around it, Israel. That's who we are when we go back to what we used to do. You getting worldly again. I'll be wanting them to think on it.
Yeah, kind of.
But go ahead.
God, just on this point, that also what makes this so powerful is the fact that he's equating a dog returning to his vomit with you returning back to your old way, because that's what it is. When you got rid of the way that you used to live, all the things that the elder described, how Jake used to be, how Eve used to be, how we used to be, that's vomit for real. So once you got rid of that disgustingness, because picture vomit is disgusting, right? You got rid of that, and then you went right back, and then you ingested it again. You ate it again. You returned. You got worldly again.
Nasty.
It's nasty.
You're worse than you were before.
Mm-hmm.
Let the brother on the call. Who's that on the call?
I don't want to soldier Prince of War.
Khan, what's your precept?
Genesis 4 and 7 and 8 is the point.
All right, read it, and then he's gonna break it down. Genesis 4,
verse 7.
And then you're gonna break it down. Now, read it for him.
Let's look at Genesis chapter 4 and verse 7. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with
Slack here right quick before we get too far into the precepts. Yeah, what the other one was just actually what the brother was just bringing out. Yeah, you worse now than you was before. You worse now because now you know better. Now you know better. Now you have to ignore everything that you dealing with in order to deal with what you're doing now. Because now I know the fire is hot. I know it's gonna burn me. And now I gotta stick my hand in there because somebody did me. So I know what's gonna happen. It's not a situation where I don't know. I know what's going on. And yet I still choose to go about it in the same manner. It's foolishness. That's what makes you worse. And this is a good precept, because this is what the representative of the Most High told Cain. If you do well, will you not be approved? Will you not be accepted? And if you do not well, guess what? Sin is waiting for you. and he gonna make you do his bidding. Soon as you open up to sin, sin gonna make you do his bidding. But people don't want to deal with that because somehow, some way, people think they can beat sin. People think somehow, some way, they got it over sin. Sin been whooping the sons of men for thousands of years. Sin got the earth destroyed. Sin did that. That's why the Most High warns us about sin. Let's continue.
Salaki, brother. Salaki, that's good. That's the point right there. So you're dealing with the context. This is Yahweh, Cain and Abel, or Cain and Abel was dealing with the sacrifices that they was offering, and Cain's sacrifice wasn't accepted. And he told Cain, if thou doest well, if you keep the commandments, thou shalt be accepted. And if thou doest not well, if you don't keep the commandments, sin lieth at the door. So he's waiting for you. He's waiting for you not to keep the commandments. That spirit of sin, that man of perdition, right? And unto thee and unto you shall be his desire. So the desires of sin you're going to do. You don't follow his commandments. So I just want to back that up. What Yahweh Shah was saying in Matthew 12:43. That's all I had, Adam.
Good scripture. Good scripture. Now do me this. The elder always said you got to get something out of the Apocrypha.
Oh yeah.
Right? Priest Bach taught us that when you teaching, try to get precepts from the Apocrypha. You have to teach from the Apocrypha as well. And that always stuck with me, and I always try to do it. Go to Sirach chapter 15 and give me verse 11. And let me put it on the screen. Now look at this. This for everybody. This for everybody that fall out. Let them 7 devils beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Read this.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 11. Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I fell away. For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hated.
See, the Most High did. I guess this is the way the Lord wanted it. No. You do not get to say that. I guess the Most High ain't want me over there with them brothers. Well, hold on. You doing things that God hates.
Yeah.
That's why he separated you. That's why you no longer around. Brothers can't keep company with you. Brothers don't call you. You can't socialize and gather. You always make an excuse for why your zeal went down. It's this. It's not of the Lord why your zeal went down.
No.
Oh, God ain't want me with that. He showed me. No. You doing the things that the Lord hates. That's why he got you away from the body. That's what it says. Read it again.
Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I fell away. For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hated.
Read on.
Say not thou, he hath caused me to err, for he hath no need of the sinful man.
The Most High don't need you. I guess God wanted it this way. No. I wouldn't have did it unless the Lord wanted me. Nah, bro. He don't need you. He has no need for a sinful man. You did that. You getting worldly again.
Right.
You return to your vomit. Now, remember I told y'all to put a pin in something earlier. Do y'all remember what we were talking about? I said put a pin in it earlier. Earlier, I said what? I said, is there a such thing as a spiritual bank account?
Right.
Remember I asked you that? Remember I said, oh, well, I've done built up this much spiritual currency with the Lord. He can overlook, my transgression that I did right now.
Yeah.
Because look at how much work I put in
I did before.
for the Lord. Remember, I told you to put a pin in that? Turn to the book of Ezekiel.
I was thinking.
Let me get it so we can put it on the screen. Go to Ezekiel 18 and start at verse 20. Let me get it. Nice presentation for y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I might not want you to start at 20. Let me see. Nah.
Lie.
Really?
Start at 23. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18 and verse 23.
Hey, I'm just showing you how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
See, let me say this. A lot of times when you're getting breakdowns from an Israelite instructor, he has a way that he looks at the Bible, and he's giving you a revelation and giving you an understanding and revealing something to you. What I'm teaching you tonight does not require that. This is plain. This is just how it goes. Like, it's not, oh, well, y'all are always reading it and he looking at it this way and the way he break it down. That has nothing to do with nothing we're talking about.
Right.
What we're showing you tonight are plain upon tables. Here's how this situation go. Receive it like that. Ezekiel 18:23, read.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18 and verse 23. Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, saith the Lord God, and not that he should return from his ways and live?
See, returning from his ways is how that demon was using him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you live. That's who you are. You grew up and became that person.
Mm-hmm.
Now return from those ways. But then what does that mean to return from that? That means to have the house swept and clean and garnished. To come back to the Lord in righteousness, earnestly seeking after him. Your ways are worldly. You can't return from your ways and be worldly. And this is what makes it hard to be a teacher, because I'm not around people who are sold out for the truth 24/7.
Got to be.
Okay. I'm around people that halfway in, halfway out. I'm around people that's 100% in. I'm around people that don't give a damn about the truth at all. Don't talk to me about that. I'm around people that's struggling with something they trying to be in, but it's something holding them back. And being a teacher, I'm expected to be the example, right? So when God forbid I make a mistake. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. I don't believe anymore because Joel.
Mm-hmm.
like nobody says, man, that was a hard temptation and he fell. But you look how hard he tried. He got back up. He returned from his ways. Let's restore him. I love Brother Joel. Look at all the work he put in for the nation. No. I think what they say on Clubhouse the other day, you's a wicked nigga.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you did this. And somebody said you did something, and I believe him. I'm like, well, damn. Well, who said it? Let's talk about it. Nah, but I don't like you.
They just rather believe it.
Yo, I'm your brother. Like, no, it's hard. It's difficult. But God said that you can return from your ways.
Right.
So what I've learned through teaching is that a brother make a mistake, you don't try to destroy him. You try to bring him home.
Right.
Lest you be tempted.
Exactly. Exactly. Especially when it's not a sin unto death, which even sin unto death, we get grace for. There's only one sin that you can't be brought back from, and that's the sin of blaspheming the name or the spirit of the Most High. You can't curse the name of the Most High and get forgiveness. Every word that you will be spoken against a Mashiach, you can be forgiven. But you cannot speak against the spirit or the name of the Most High. He don't play about that. That's why in the beginning, Hamashiach came. In those times that it was Hamashiach, he came in the name of the Most High. But when he came as himself, you can speak against that man because he was a man in flesh. So you can speak against that man, but you can't speak against the name of the Most High or his spirit.
Sirach said we all worthy of punishment, right? Remember when it comes to judgment that we all are worthy of death, Sirach said. So I try to be like that. The Most High don't want, he's calling you wicked, but he don't take pleasure in destroying you. He wants you to stop being wicked and live. Right?
That's right.
But ain't no spiritual bank account. Either you're going to stop being wicked or not. Captain Yaquab said, he that hateth to be reproved is in the way of sinners. But he that feareth the Lord is going to repent earnestly. Not repent outwardly, like I want to look sorry so that y'all forgive me. No, repent from his heart. That's Captain Yaquab. Show you that. Read the next verse.
But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man does, shall he live?
No. Come on.
All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned.
The Lord don't give a damn that you started 83 camps and you taught for 64 hours straight one time and you donated your life savings to help some lady in the hospital and you jumped in front of a bus to save a baby. The Most High don't care because you decided to go back and be an evil nigga. Matter of fact, he not even going to mention all that good stuff that you did. That's what it says.
It says that. It's not even mentioned.
Read on.
Shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die.
You done, bro. So when that demon come back with 7 spirits worse than him, it is worse. He's in a worse state than he was at the first. Because now you done. See, at the first, you had a chance. But now you done backslid and returned to your vomit. So now all that good that you did to get off the wicked path towards righteousness is going to be forgotten and you're going to be destroyed. That's what it say. That's not a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? That's not like a Yahweh all teaching. That's not a, I'm gonna write it and make that up. And because of how he look at the Bible, we come to that conclusion. That's what it says.
It says that.
Read it again.
But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die.
You done out here, man. The water VJ.
The water.
Plain and simple. Stay in the truth and have no fellowship with the world. Plain and simple.
That's right.
Precept.
Call it and read it.
This book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord our Savior Jesus Christ, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. For it had been better for them not to have known the ways of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandments delivered unto them. But it happened unto them according to the true proverb.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all how real this is. I just got a notification that this was removed from your Instagram. They disconnected my stream and took it off because they said it was too real. So I had to submit a review so they could look at it and see that I'm trying to help the nation, help our people get better, and not just out here for the sake of not. Let me bring out Kenaniah up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is how real the Adawan is kicking in here. You know what I'm saying? This is how real it is out here. And it's crazy because this is needed. Our people need this. And for them to come back with, we stop your stream because you're going too hard. They discontinued the stream on Instagram. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But we're gonna continue. We're gonna come to a stopping point here because myself and Akin and I are about to get into some stuff. So
what?
The dog is turned to his own vomit again in the sow,
which is a pig
that was washed to her wallowing in the mire.
And you know how a pig roll in the mud? That pig was cleaned and washed up. They put a bow on it, took it to the fair. As soon as they brought it home, it's rolling in the doo-doo again. Yep. That's you. All your righteousness is not going to be mentioned. That's what cuts me. Because I'm like, damn, we all make mistakes out here. We sacrifice time and effort for this truth. There's warriors for this truth. But if a brother make a mistake, don't nobody remember that. They destroy the brother, and all they remember is his error, and it's as if he has never done all of that other stuff. And Ezekiel said it's going to be like that.
Yes, that's crazy.
You know how hard it is to come back from this? You know how hard it is? Once the nation, because the nation is judgmental. Oh, yeah. Once the nation judge you and reject you, and they just lambasting you. Oh, you did something wrong.
Right.
People making videos about you and the Facebook fingers.
Yep.
And I hate these people. You hurt me. I can't believe that you did that. You really let me down. Like, my faith is really damn. Like, your walk hurt their walk. I hate that, right? But people do that to you, right?
Yeah.
And not one of them say, hey, I remember that one class you taught 2.5 years ago, bro. I still watch that class every now and then. Yeah. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Where them messages at?
Raise up. Rise up. Man up. You went off. You messed up. Now it's time to come back. That's what the messages should be saying. This is a good stopping point right here. I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm almost 2 hours into this thing, and this is a good video. This is a good message that Adawan Yahweh was bringing out. Sons of Thunder Israelites. Shout out to Sons of Thunder. I sent Akinanaya the video, the link, but we about to jump to a new link because we about to get into our video review of the videos that we about to get into. So it is Yom Shabbat. You're live and direct with your Akazaki Yahoo. Join me on the next link as we continue to be edified on this Shabbat, on this Sabbath. I hope you all are having a magnificent Sabbath. I'm not going to do my usual sign out because we're just going to we're coming right back. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm gonna come right back. And most High willing, Ken and I will be back with me. All right. So I'm gonna sign out here. I'll see y'all on the next one. You know what? I'm gonna sign out because even though I'm coming right back, somebody might just click on this video and watch this video, and that'll be what it is. And that's all good. I hope you're edified. Remember, links are always in the description box. Check out Sons of Thunder, Israelites, Adawan, y'all all magnificent teaching. Big up to all the brothers keeping the Sabbath today. Big up to the brothers and the sisters, to the whole nation of Israel keeping the Sabbath. To the children who went with your parents because your parents said, let's go to keep the Sabbath. Big ups to all of y'all. To y'all listening and hearing these things. And it's going to come back to you as you get older. Big up to you. To those of you who was in the truth and went off, check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Because you're going to be destroyed. I don't want none of Israel to be destroyed. I want all of Israel to be saved. But it's not up to me. So, with that being said, I am your Akazaki Yahoo, giving all praises, honor, glory, esteem, and all reverence to the Most High Power, Yahuwah, Bahashem, Yahushua, Hamashiach, to the 12 tribes of Israel who are scattered to the four quarters of the earth. I say, Shalom, Wa, Baruki. That is peace and blessings. And I cannot wait to the day that the Most High brings us back together and we are once again 12 tribes, one family, one nation, under the Most High Power, under one covenant. And we're back in our own land with a heart of flesh and no more a heart of stone. Until that day, Shabbat Shalom, family. Love you, Israel.